When the train crew found that it was Emma they had run over one dark night in Asheville about 10 days ago, they all gathered about the spot in the hats-off attitude which they might have assumed about the grave of a departed great man. Emma was only a cat, but a cat known widely in North Carolina. She had been most tenderly cared for and pampered since the night of the Emma Township burglary in 1901, when she saved the life of one man and caused the hanging of two others. One black night, a clerk named S.H. Alexander, who slept in the Storm Post Office building, was called to the door by loud knocking. On opening it, he was confronted by two masked men who pointed guns at him and ordered him to open the safe. Alexander was scarcely more than a boy, and he had to obey, though the safe contained a large sum of money. As he knelt on the floor to get at the combination, he revolved in his mind schemes to foil the robbers, but with those blue barrels trained on his black hair, he decided to reject them all. As the door swung open, one robber laid his revolver on top of the safe and stepped up to see what was inside. Emma, who until then had been viewing things with alarm from behind the stove, chose that moment to act. Using a sugar barrel for a takeoff, she leaped at the crouching robber, upset his equilibrium, and passed her needle-like claws up and down his face twice or three times. The other robber turned his head in alarm. It was only an instant, but in that instant, Alexander had snatched the revolver from the safe and shot the man who was fighting off the cat. The other robber leaped on the clerk and wrestled with him for the smoking revolver. Alexander was beaten on the head and shot in several places, and when the desperados thought he was dead, they made off without stopping for the booty. Neighbors were alarmed by the noise of the firing and scuffing, and a posse was able to start on the trail while it was fresh. Before daybreak, it captured not only the two robbers, but two accomplices. All four were sentenced to be hanged, but at the last minute the accomplices got off with life imprisonment. Alexander got well finally. At one time, when it seemed certain that he must die, a girl to whom he was engaged married him. After his recovery, the government rewarded his bravery with a place in the postal service. The postmaster, D.J. McClellan, appointed Emma official mouser at the store with all the privileges and emoluments of the place. When she was run over, the trainmen brought her body to the store, and next day she was buried with imposing ceremony and a funeral which nearly everybody in town attended. She was the mother of 172 kittens, but so far as is known, only one is alive today. That kitten would probably be harder to buy than a child of the same age.